guys. I believe it's 8 a.m. show day, but I make my first meal right now. Got a cup of coffee waiting for me. You know, I'm not gonna have the full cup because I have to weigh it out, obviously, but I feel good. I feel tight. Woke up really tight and dry this morning. I think I'm just in the position where I just need to fill out even more. So I think I need a good amount of food with this meal, and then I'm gonna have a decent amount of sodium as well to really fill out. Prejudging's at 12, so gonna cook this meal, eat up, try to rest a little bit, and just get focused for the competition. So yeah, cooking right now. Nah, I can't sing. I tried to, bro. Coffee first, or I need a shot first, fuck it. Cheers to everyone that has been following my competing journey. It's crazy how I've been competing now for like going on, I think, 6 years. Well, it doesn't feel like it because it's been quite a journey, you know? When you're so invested into it, time just flies by. It's almost like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, the thing with fitness, I have goals way after competing. Like, I definitely want to stay in shape and stay super lean, especially like as I get older and older. But just going off a tangent again, just waiting for my food. Actually, I do have my food ready. I'm actually cooking my other meal, just so prepared ahead of time, which was just like, you know, some cream rice, which I'll have with some chicken. But first meal, have 4 whole eggs, 150 grams of white rice, I have 2 ounces of coffee, just did a shot of vodka and a shot of tequila, and then I have 4 rice cakes added to this meal, and yeah, better rub it out. You prefer bathroom? I'm definitely gonna eat probably like definitely that Oreo one with the peanut butter, and then like the cereal one looks good. That is that a coffee donut?
I don't know, you have like peanut butter and chocolate on it.
You think I should fuck up the show now and just have a bite? You brought it here, I might as well like have a bite now, right?
Oh no, yo.
We can bring it, we'll bring it. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Thank you, man. I'll definitely have a pizza. Alright guys, I'm about 45 minutes out until I get on stage, and the energy here is pretty good. You know, the amateurs just got off stage, so I'm just waiting to get on. I met a few of the competitors. Everyone here is really cool, so very excited. I think this is definitely going to be one of my more so better packages because I feel super dry, tight, I'm full, so I don't think getting a pump is going to be hard. It's just a matter of just sweating on stage, so I'm just trying to stay composed and keeping my heart rate as low as possible. But we are about 40 minutes out, and then you'll see me on stage next. I'll probably be doing like my posing routine, but wish me luck. Hopefully I can take this one home.
Alright, our next professional. He is Stephen Cao. He's from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He got his IFBB Pro card at the 2017 Junior Nationals. Once again, Stephen Cao. Let's go, Stephen! Let's go, Steven! Alright, now a slight bit of an intermission so we can tally everything up. Find out how these gentlemen did. Give them a big round of applause when these guys look fantastic. So, all you competitors, you see what it takes to get to the pros, right? On 3, 4, 8, 15, 30. Go, Steven!
Can I get you guys under the ankles just to back up a little bit? Thanks, guys. Everybody take 2 steps to your right.
Come on, Tony! Go, Steven!
Face the back.
Come on, Steve!
Front. 15 and 13 switch, please. 8 and 3 switch, please.
Let's go, Steven! Let's go, Steve! 9:30. Let's go, 30! Good ball. Number 3!
Face the back. Hold on a second, guys. Get back on the line, spread out a little bit.
Hold it, Tony Park. There you go, Steve. Let's go, Steve. Number 3.
Face front.
Number 3!
Face the back.
Number 3!
Face front. 3 and 8, thank you. You can hang out the bottom of the stairs, please. Everybody else moves in.
Number 3! Let's go, Steven!
Thank you, gentlemen. Back to the 3 judges for the over.
One more time, how about a big round of applause for our professional? All right. I'm going to start with 5th place. In 5th place, from Delray Beach, Florida, is Barack King. In 4th place is number 4 from North Hollywood, California, Tony Chanakwe. Now in 3rd place, and this is where the money starts. In 3rd place, from Reno, Nevada is Frank Worley. In second place, he's from Memphis, Tennessee. Here is Ruben Glass.
Let's go, Steven! Let's go!
Yes. And the winner of our Mile High Men's Professional Physique Championships, and making his way to the Olympia, is our winner, number 3 from Fort Lauderdale. Oh. All right, gentlemen, get some poses for the cameras.
Going to Vegas. Crazy, dude. I can't believe it.
We were nervous for you.
Why? I was nervous for shit too.
We see you, man.
No worries. No, I was like, I knew I was in the top 2, but I just didn't know, like, if I was, I don't know, I was in the 2, but I just talked to the head judge, and he said that everything was great. That's nice. Thank you, man. It was pretty stacked, and I was just like, I don't know, but yeah, for sure. I just talked to Tyler, he said I just need more chest. More chest, and just, yeah, for Olympia, and just practice my posing a bit more, because I start sweating a little bit. And to be honest, I hadn't been practicing as much as, like, I love the training, but, like, the posing, I get lazy with it, so I'm just like, that's something I have to really prioritize. Yeah. You're good. Thank you, man. Always great seeing you. Yeah, for sure. I might do this one again next year. Shit. Dude,
I'm so, I
appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. It's been a long journey.
Yeah.
I just been feeling like his thing on it for the past 7 years.
That's a little more thickness.
More density.
More density, absolutely more density.
More density.
And if you're a little smaller, I've seen you in the past. Yeah. So try to get this back. Fill it back out.
Okay. Cut water yesterday around like 4 p.m. So I'm just trying to rehydrate. And it's important to not hydrate too fast because a lot of people like to eat after shows and if you're drinking all this water because you're dehydrating, it's going to get a big rebound. So what I do is like, I'll drink like maybe half the Pedialyte and then I'll just sip at it with my meals, and when I get meals, I'll just sip slowly, just taper your water up slowly. Don't want to do anything too drastic, but just got off stage, got first place here at the Mile High Pro, very happy. This is the main show I was aiming for since like February, and you know, we had the one goal to set out to do, which is qualify for Mr. Olympia, and we're going to Vegas. So I think we're like 20-something weeks out from the Mr. Olympia. So I'm going to talk to my coach. We're going to figure out a game plan, and then from there, we're just going to execute. I'm really excited to see how much more improvement I can make, but I'll definitely be better at the Olympia than I am here. So.
I saw Steven last year, and it really made me kind of kick it into gear. Let's go, and start competing. It was a huge inspiration.
Cali, yeah, LA.
Fucking like it.
Yo. Dude, my bad. There was so much like Wi-Fi and shit going on, dude. I can't believe it, man.
I'm in a show too, so everybody's like talking.
Yeah, nah, that's all good. Dude, thank you for everything, man. It's crazy. I mean, I got some good feedback too from Tyler, because like he actually happened to come backstage at the time I was leaving, and he said this is what he literally told me. He said everything is good, you just need more chest, and then for posing, he says I can angle a little bit more, but he says I should practice posing after I train for at least like 20 minutes straight. So posing is something I'm definitely gonna be prioritizing, because I think I'm getting better at it, but I'm not the best at it. And I think at the Olympia level, you have to be good, like really good at posing. But dude, I'm fucking happy, man. I can't believe it, because I was so nervous. I was like, damn, I'm in the top 2. Like, am I gonna win this? I'm gonna win this? I don't know. Regardless, I was happy. Regardless, because like the package we came in with this show, we're improving from show to show. So ultimately, that's the goal.
Bro, you was full on stage.
Yeah, dude, I was pumping up pretty good backstage with dumbbells and everything for a good like 15 minutes too. Like I was pumping up, And then for prejudging, I was sweating a little bit. They called me and Benny to the back, and then immediately I got my tan touched up, everything cleaned up, and then we went back up for the comparison rounds. And then from there, I was like, shit, okay. They didn't really move us around. It was just like they judged us, and then that was it. And then from there, I was so in between, like I don't know like how it's gonna go. But then when they were calling everyone out to second place from Memphis, I was like, oh shit, I just won. No way. But man, I'm happy, bro. Another year, and dude, this year, man, let's go for that top 5 at the O, man. Let's go for that top 5 spot, cause
bro, I think we can't go away from this peak. Like this style of peaking is just money for you,
bro. It's the best because I like to look tight in the core, and I think when I'm eating going into the weekend, it just takes a while for the carbs to digest, and my body just holds water from the carbs. So this is the best way, man. This is it. I wasn't really looking forward to doing any other shows afterwards, so like I'm very happy that I don't have to do that because my mom's actually coming into town next week and I can kind of take a break. But I definitely want to stay on the program. Like I definitely, like I told you, like if you think I should,
I want it to be different this time.
No, for sure, I agree.
But let me ask you more questions.
Yeah.
You know, I want to so that I can learn exactly what to do and what not to do.
Okay.
Like, so this whole prep, you felt. You was really on it. Like you didn't switch foods around.
No, I was on it the whole time because
in the past I would see, okay, I would give you oatmeal, then all of a sudden like I go on your YouTube and it'll be like you would have English muffins, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that.
No, there'll be times where I'm shooting like a YouTube video and I'll be out of like oatmeal or something, and I'm just like, fuck, I'm too lazy to go to the grocery store. But for the most part, everything's like the same. Everything is like routinely the same. I would say the thing that I didn't really do too well with, probably like 70% of the prep, is the water intake. Until the Louisiana show is when like you was like, yo, up your water. And I was like, okay, I will. And then that's when I started to measure it, and then that's when I realized I wasn't drinking as much water as I should have. As you guys can see, I am officially qualified for the Mr. Olympia this year, and I'm very happy about it. Just gonna give a recap on like how the day went for me and what I take away from it and what I plan on doing moving forward. Overall, the experience in Colorado was amazing, second to none. I met a lot of great people, from the training atmosphere to the people at the restaurants, servers. Everyone was super, helpful and very welcoming, I would say. I definitely want to potentially compete again there next year. That's what I was telling like the promoter and some of the other people that were, congratulating me. I had a great time. As far as my package, I was very happy with how I looked. The peak that we did leading into this competition worked really well, and it's definitely good data that we can use for the O, and just, we know what works best for me now, and we kind of trialed it for this show and it worked perfectly. I definitely want to improve on, my posing. Anything that I can really improve for Olympia, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to be treating this like a full-time job, just like I did for this past show. I'm just going to be full-on training, cardio, doing double sessions. Some days, I was doing double sessions like every day in June. I can try to send a log right here so you can maybe see it. I was doing a lot of double training sessions, double cardio sessions, like just really depleting myself. I remember just walking down the steps and, I was full of energy. Obviously, I had a lot of food over the weekend, and my mom's in town now, so I'm actually about to get dinner with her in the next hour. So pretty much I had a lot of food in me and I just feel good. Whereas like when I was like 2 weeks out, I remember just walking my dogs and like I was dragging, like my dogs were dragging me with them, and I just remember feeling like just hurt. But it's so crazy to think about that, because when you physically look at me, you're kind of like, damn, this dude's in good shape. Like, I have a lot of energy when I'm in the gym and when I'm really caffeinated, but when I'm doing day-to-day things, I'm almost like handicapped in a way, just dragging. But I was also dealing with an injury too, and that's something I want to talk about. Going into this competition, I did fuck up my back with doing some deadlifts because I got lazy with the form, and I didn't think it was gonna be too bad, but to be honest, like when I flew into Denver, it hit me really bad. Like, I had issues putting on my socks, like I had issues getting in and out of bed, like it was just terrible. But it's much better now since I'm settled here in South Florida. I was able to catch up on sleep and replenish my body in a sense, so I feel so much better. But let's get back to the topic of what I'm gonna do moving forward from here. Obviously, I did the one show in Louisiana, didn't do it too well. Then I just showed up here in Colorado, won the show, and now I'm officially qualified for Olympia. Now I believe I'm like 26 weeks out from the Mr. Olympia, and I'm gonna focus on growing right now. I wanna get a lot denser, and I think building more density, just seeing some of these guys at just this previous show I just did, they're pretty dense, they're really big, and I think if I really wanna be competitive at the Olympia, I'm gonna have to look big. You know, it's gonna take some work, but I think it's definitely doable, and ultimately my goal this year is to aim in the top 5 at the Olympia. That's my goal. It's top 5 or nothing, and that's my mentality going into this. Obviously, if I can get top 3, that'll be even better, but I'm going for a top placing this year at the Olympia, and that's what I'm setting out to do as a goal. But I might do a show before Olympia, depending on, you know, where I'm at with, you know, my physique leading into, you know, Olympia. I think it'd be good to get in front of the judges again. It just has to make sense for me. And, you know, obviously I have a coach and, you know, we can game plan these things. But as of right now, my goal is to focus on building more density. I'm gonna continue getting this content out to you guys because, you know, this has been super fun, and I really appreciate all the support from you guys. It means a lot. You know, I read your comments, and over the years, I know my content has been pretty similar in the sense of like competition prep, but I want to get more collaborations in, so I might do a bit of traveling, collab with some athletes. If you guys have any athletes you have in mind that you want to see me collab with, shoot them down here below in the comment section, and I'll try to make it happen. But right now I'm just, you know, living my life, and I could put more focus into my coaching because I was coaching people while I was on prep, and I actually had a client who competed the same day as me. So like we're like both cutting water at the same time, and like, you know, I'm checking up on him and making sure he's good. He actually got like 3 or 4 first place trophies. It was his first show, and he did it all natural. So very happy for him, and you know, that's what it's all about, just helping other people with their goals and seeing them succeed within what they set out to do is one of the best feelings ever, because it's very unknown if you never really got into that kind of shape. Like for me, I've been in this shape so many times that I kind of know what to expect. If you never really push yourself to that limit and tested yourself, it's a battle of the unknown. And you know, typically if you're very disciplined and you're doing everything you're supposed to, like, you're gonna see the results. But I'm pretty much gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the show day video, learn something from it, learn something from this whole entire series, because ultimately that's my goal, to get this content out for you guys so you guys can take away something from it. I'm about to get dinner with my mom. She's in town. She flew in yesterday. I haven't seen her since like Christmas, but she's like on a little vacation here, so you know, just showing her around. About to get a nice meal in tonight, and after a show, you know, this is a little advice for some people. This might help you. So this is like one of those things where you can hopefully take away. If you're a competitor and you're, you know, eating a lot right after a show, say your show Saturday, and you end up eating a lot Saturday, you end up eating all day and night on Sunday, and then say you even do it again on Monday, I would highly recommend doing like a fast. So go on like a 24-hour fast, just reset your body, you know, get your training in. For water intake, you want to slowly build that back up. You don't want to just drink a lot, because then you just become like a water balloon. So I pretty much had a fair share amount of food on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Tuesday, I pretty much fasted all day. And then Wednesday, slowly built my food back up. And I obviously, you know, I'm tapering down on cardio because I was doing a lot of cardio. So I'm in good shape. Like my fitness level is like super high. So I could pretty much do like 2 hours of cardio today and not really feel the effects of it, just because I'm so replenished with nutrients and my fitness level is so high. Because I was doing 2 hours like depleted to the bone. So like now it's like very casual. But that's what I recommend, you know, just slowly taper down your cardio, slowly build your food back up, and don't get into the habit of, you know, just constantly just feeling the need to eat something, because you gotta have a healthy relationship with food. And that's something I learned, that like if you're constantly just thinking about eating, like you're gonna end up eating, and it just becomes like an unhealthy habit. So for me, I like to time my meals around like my schedule. Like my mom's in town, I'm about to get a nice dinner tonight. So I had one big breakfast, which was like really clean. I had like TRIFECTA, they had like a meal prep thing, and I kind of just add a little bit more protein to it so it makes up for, you know, my needs. But that's the only meal I had today, and that was about maybe 4 hours ago. And before that, I was pretty much like fasted up to that point. And then now I'm like 4 hours after that meal, and I'm not in like an extreme deficit, but like even if I were to do 20 minutes of cardio, I feel like that would be so optimal for myself, just because my body's already at a really lean state. But I'm just going off a tangent now. Hope Hope you guys enjoyed the show day video. Olympia Prep Series is coming soon, so stay tuned for it. I'm gonna have a lot of content building up to it, and I hope you guys are enjoying, the content. So please subscribe, shoot a comment below, send me whatever content you guys want to see, and I'll do my best to make it happen. And that will be the end of this competition prep series. The next one will be a movie, so stay tuned.